This is where we could finally see each other. Just one last time. Huh? What was all that? It wasn't real. Was it the past? No. Maybe the future? Huh? Oh well, does that mean he's gonna show up here?
Thought you said you hated the castle.
If you had royalty in your family, you'd get it.
What sort of treat is the king dangling in front of you this time?
I'm not a dog, you know.
But you are a son of a bitch!
Oh, like you're one to talk. Well, if you're not a dog, I guess we don't have to worry about feeding you then.
Wait, let's not be hasty here.
The king's got him well trained too. He wouldn't go to the castle when I asked.
Stop it. We get to skip the bounty processing fee if we turn him into the castle anyway. Listen, Kai accepted my terms.
Terms?
I'll tell you later. You really like chatting that much?
Yeah.
Then save your questions for this evening. We've got a whole day before we reach the castle.
Hey, just how often is the world in danger anyway?
Evening already? Time flies.
Frederick,
Yeah?
you're smiling.
So what?
We talked with our friends once about the nature of human happiness. And my answer was different than everyone else's. I may have a human body now, but my role, protecting the world, is all that's left to me. So maybe the human one here is you.
You still haven't realized it yet.
I'm not certain about this room just yet, but everything else is just as I remember it. Finally. I'm finally here. Aska R. Kreutz. For the first time ever, you exist.
So that's the infamous Gearmaker. I never imagined I'd get to see his face.
Looks awful young to me. You sure he's the real deal?
His power is, at the very least. He even offered us a little present. A historical record written by that man himself.
Christmas came early this year, I see. Assuming he's only here to talk, that is.
Oh, I'd be the first to tell you that Aska's no Santa Claus.
But he came on down the chimney and entered our home. If he ain't Santa, then I'm afraid I gotta see him out.
I'd like to believe Asuka's being honest with us. He understands the purpose of the G4 summit.
In my purpose? You mean taking out Soul Bad Guy? The man who saved the world?
Well, I must admit, I couldn't get Asuka to reveal his true intentions. So we'll all be keeping our cards close to our chest until the day of the summit.
It's undeniable that Soul poses a real risk. Perhaps Asuka intends to subvert our plans for him.
Could well be, but let's just table this issue for now and move on.
Wait, there's more?
Based on this morning's report, it seems we got ourselves 2 Santas.
Our second Santa's name is Eno. She's an internationally wanted criminal. The Illyrian government has designated her a potential terrorist as well.
A terrorist? Then what's she after?
It seems they have no clue.
She's a total unknown, from her motive to her plan to her whereabouts. I'd say she's a ghost, but we'd probably have more intel on her if she was. All we know is that the Illyrian army, the strongest military force in the world, have got themselves a name for her. The Calamity. And she's chosen this moment to make her move.
They haven't said so outright, but Illyria might be hoping that we'll cancel G4.
When we don't even know where this woman is or what she wants?
That's the problem. We don't know just how dangerous Eno could be, or how the Gearmaker might respond if the G4 summit's canceled.
That's true. He seems peaceful enough now, but he wouldn't have to come to the table just to have it overturned.
We're between a rock and a hard place.
Dickinson, our demilitarization promises aren't just some vote-grabbing scheme, correct? We're building a new generation, a new era of peace. People will only follow a leader if that leader's moving forward.
I have to admit, you surprised me. I thought you'd prioritize national security over all else.
I don't trust the Gearmaker as far as I can throw him. If he's so innocent, then who's responsible for the scars that have been raked across our history? Is that man somehow 2 different people? All that being said, protecting our country means protecting the ideals and people our president believes in. Besides, how could I say no to those eyes?
It's not like we have the time to be squabbling amongst ourselves anyway.
Still, Erica, what are we gonna do about Soul? We can't exactly mosey on up to him and ask him to take a comfy seat in the electric chair.
I know how the president would respond, so I've already made a few arrangements. Even if they did involve a little white lie.
Kai,
Leo.
I heard the news. So the US sent us a summons letter for Soul.
That's right. The presence of the Gearmaker has done nothing to slow their plans to hold G4. They're asking Soul to come as a knight.
Americans don't even know how to make sausage right. Eno is on the move, and they're holding a party. It doesn't take a genius to see how this ends.
President Vernon is quite passionate about making G4 a success. Between that and his demilitarization plan, he truly does hope to change the world. Which means our only course of action now is to capture Eno, just like Daryl said.
I almost forgot. You may look like an honor student, but you're a hot-blooded fool. Why does this always happen whenever I'm about to go home? I must be cursed. What? What is it?
It's just that the word cursed coming out of your mouth is starting to sound all too familiar.
The hell's that supposed to mean?
So, it's my birthday. You asked me to spend some time with
And it's for work.
Sorry, work's all I'm any good for.
Is that machine code? What year is it?
Hey, magic machine hybrids are plenty modern. This is Rose. It was a popular programming language a long, long time ago. Here, I'm gonna call an undeclared variable.
Won't that result in an error?
That's normally how it works.
Oh, is there something hidden in the error message?
Could you stop being so perceptive?
Could you stop being so mysterious? Fine, fine. I'll wait till you're ready to pull the curtain back.
Well, shit. Now this is just awkward. That's what I get for trying to be clever, I guess.
A ring?
Well, yeah.
A digital one?
Yeah, sorry. The real one wasn't quite ready in time. Did I screw things up?
Frederick, if I were to vanish from this world, what could I leave behind for you?
What? Hey, don't talk like that. It's bad luck.
I promise you, no matter what happens, I'm never going to forget this day. But I want to leave you something to remember too.
All right then, let's see. How about your hat?
My hat?
Yeah, the forecast said it was gonna be overcast the whole day. You gotta be some kind of eccentric to wear a hat on a day like today.
Wow, way to kill the mood. But sure. If it can help you remember this moment, you and me, together, under the cloudy sky, then my hat is all yours. And maybe that way, I can always be by your side.
Oh.
Tree, 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 tree.
Keep that up for the whole ride and you'll lose your mind.
This might be news to you, but I can teleport instantaneously.
People these days, it's about the journey, not the destination. You've confused your goals for your duties, and it's stressing you all out. You see, and forgive me if I'm being indelicate here, you're cursed. You were born without something that humans need. Desire. And unlike the common cold, it's not something you can fix with some ginger tea and a nice bath. Oh, no. Yet, miraculously, you still awaken to your emotions. Society granted them to you.
So what? Do you want me to start singing culture's praises in a convertible? Once you confuse cost for class, you lose sight of yourself, you know.
Spare the philosophy. I don't even have a self to lose sight of.
Oh, come on. You're telling me your pointy head's empty.
Not exactly. Problem is, there's too much in here.
Isn't it about time you tell me where we're headed?
Oh, right. Let's start at the very beginning. We need a special book. That's how we can get you your power back. But we've got 3 problems to deal with. First, Asuka, the owner of said book, is in the White House, and I don't have a clue what's going on in there. Second, if G4 gets canceled because of us, our boy Asuka might run away. I can take care of the first problem on my own. I'll let you deal with the second. The real issue is the third one. Any guesses what it might be?
The flame of corruption. Soul bad guy. Our plan's completely shot to shit if he shows up.
Bingo. Which is why we're headed where we're headed. We're gonna pick up something we need. Manpower.
Didn't think this would be ready for a while. You sure I can have it?
It is a fairly hefty reward just for showing up. I won't ask what you plan to do with it, but try not to cause too much trouble.
Yeah, by the way, what's up with the new look?
Hmm? Oh, you mean my clothes? It's nice to not be so formal all the time. Besides, right now, King Kai Kisuke is officially out on an expedition.
What'd you screw up this time?
I merely said that I plan to make my family public at G4.
You could at least pretend to play nice with the new conclave.
It wasn't an easy choice. Unlike my wardrobe, family isn't something you can put on and take off. This year, even Leo agreed with me.
Just think what your conviction will cost you in taxes. So, what'd you call me for?
There's something I want you to see first.
Red, blue, yellow. When you put all these beautiful colors together, it all becomes black. But polish that black surface enough, and it will show you your reflection. Please, stop